Some details of a protest by students in Prayagraj. They were protesting against a fee hike. The protest against Allahabad University fee hike was carried out by students, and the students one student in fact tried to set himself ablaze over the fee hike as well. Let's first listen in quickly to what the cops are saying about the protests.
विश्वविद्यालय के जो गार्ड्स हैं उन्होंने द्वारा जानकारी दी गई कि कोई छात्र यहाँ ऊपर चढ़ गया है, जिसकी जानकारी पर तुरंत यहाँ पर फोर्स आई और फायर की गाड़ी भी आई, जिनके द्वारा उनको तुरंत वहाँ से नीचे उतारा गया और पानी का छिड़काव करके जो भी केरोसिन वगैरह वहाँ पर छिड़क लिया था वो हटाया गया। उनको हॉस्पिटलाइज
पेट्रोल भी छिड़का था, तेल।
हाँ, 2-3 छात्रों ने इस तरह केरोसिन वाला वो करने का कोशिश कर रहे थे, उनको रोका गया और ये फायर की गाड़ी के द्वारा उनको रोका गया और बाद में उनको बातचीत के माध्यम से समझाया गया।
Alok is now joining us with more details on the phone line. Alok, how steep is the hike that the students are protesting against it, and one even trying to set himself ablaze? This is a serious situation.
Well, there are two perspectives to it. The protesting students say that the fee has been raised around 400% or even more. And this is something that is anti-poor and something that students from poor financial backgrounds who want to study at the Allahabad University will lose out on. The university says that the tuition fee that they were charging from students before this hike was about 12 rupees, and they are raising it to approximately 4,151 rupees a year. That's what the administration says, and they say that they need to do this because they want to improve infrastructure, and this is a public funded university, and they would also want the students to contribute, etc. And they say that they are facing a reduction in funds like other institutions that have in the past resisted from raising the fees, but now it's impossible. The students say that this is something that they do not agree with. They say that, they feel that the tuition fees should not be hiked. And that is why these protests have been taking place. This is not the first day of protests, Maha.
Yes.
These protests have been taking place for about a week now. In fact, the Allahabad University VC gave an interview to us 2 or 3 days ago, and she said that there was no question of going back on the fees hike despite the protests from a section of students. I have to also point out that the university is continuing to function and classes are continuing to be held. But yes, there is a section of students who feel aggrieved, and they've been protesting, and the protest has turned aggressive on both ends. For instance, these visuals that you see on your streets today do show that the protest is a strong one, and that the police is also having a tough time in controlling it. Yes, yesterday and today there were students who had brought kerosene oil with them and they put it on themselves. Yesterday the police had taken away the person who did it. Today the students themselves intervened, the other students, and they kind of ensured that nothing untoward happened. But yes, the protest goes on.
All right, Alok getting us all those details about the protests in Prayagraj in the Allahabad University, where students are protesting against a 400%, as it appears on the face of it, a fee hike, although Alok is pointing out that the administration says that the fees was far too low and that it was not enough to upgrade the infrastructure.